Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Sylvester DaCosta, and welcome to day 9 of the 10-day live challenge. Today, we're going to talk about if you're a e-commerce store owner, talk about how to protect your e-commerce store when Google or Facebook algorithm changes and suddenly you find out that your store is not profitable, or that you realize that okay, I have to spend more money to get the same amount of customer that I was getting on a daily basis. So, if you're an e-commerce store owner, I'm sure you've faced this situation that when you're running ads to your store, and one fine day you just get to know like, hey, I'm spending the same amount of marketing dollars, and I'm not getting this amount of sales. What is going on? And then you start tweaking your store, and you try figure out what is going on or what is going wrong, and then you try to fix it. So the best way to do this is how there are three hacks for that. Now every successful e-commerce store owner knows this one thing, that if they can maintain their CPA, that is cost per acquisition of a customer, lower than and increase the average order value of the order what they acquired the customer for. If they can do this math where the CPA is low compared to the average order value, then they will always remain profitable. And also, even if they break even on that first step, then they can always make the money from the same customer, by sending them email newsletters or sending them offers, because now they do not have to acquire the same customer. Instead, now they will always keep making money from that same customer using email marketing or other ways. They'll keep because they own the customer, they own that list. Okay, so this is the hack. So the biggest hack is to reduce the CPA and increase your average order value. Even if in any case, if the Google algorithm or if the Facebook algorithm shoots up your CPA, and if your average order value is sustainable, is can be increased, then your store will not go bankrupt. You will always be profitable, and you will always keep making money from the same customers who come into your store in the long run. Okay, so to beat this particular, I would like one of my friend calls it like Google slaps or Facebook slap, the algorithm changes. There are three major hacks that you can do on your e-commerce store today. So the first thing you can do is remove distractions. You have to understand what the amount of money that you're putting in to get your customers, to get this potential buyers onto your store. You have to understand that when they come, they just browse around the store, or they go through different products, they check out different links. You cannot afford your customers to do that, your potential customers to do that. The reason being, because if they just end up in any other pages, and if they get caught up in any other work, then they might just leave the browsing, and they can go and do the other things. So in that case, you actually spent the money for them to come onto your website, and then they're gone, and they will never come back unless you spend more money to, for retargeting or any other things. So the first thing is you have to remove distractions. You have to remove all the distractions, all the things, all the noise that can distract your potential customers. So the second step is to create an offer. You see, whenever a customer comes to your store, and especially in the case when they are brand new and they do not know you, you have to be able to give them a reason to buy, and you have to give them a reason to buy now. Okay, you have to keep creating that the feel for the customer that they can buy now. So when they come to your store, you have to make sure that okay, you're giving them the feel, especially when they are new. They have not yet developed that relationship with you. They have no relationship with your brand yet, so they don't trust you that much. So you have to make sure that you create an offer for them so that they can connect to your brand. And now, so that is by creating an offer, and especially a irresistible offer. And the third step is that you are going to upsell more to these customers, especially when they are adding to cart. Now the biggest danger over here is like when you upsell them to the cart. Okay, so when you're in the cart, let's say they added a product to cart, and now when they're about to check out anything, they get more things that they can check out, like something that is complementary related. and they add this product to cart, and that's it, they increase. Now the average order value does increase, but the problem is the client looks at the final checkout and he freaks out. And he just takes a step back. He thinks, okay, I will spend some other I will make this purchase some other time. So you have to be very careful in this case, considering the average Shopify conversion is around 1 to 2%, or not just Shopify, any e-commerce store. So how do we so the best way to deal with all these things is to incorporate a sales funnel. So all these three hacks can be easily done using a sales funnel. Now what is a sales funnel? You actually create another mini store. It's like a small mini store in front of your main store, and you use this store which has no distractions, no much pages. It has a very simple offer. It has no distraction and one irresistible offer, and it has and you add subsequent pages to that, just upselling them. But they have to make the first commitment on the first page itself. So when they add, let's say you have an offer and they buy it right on the first page, and on the second page they do not need to add the, let's say, the credit card information or the debit card information. All they need to say, answer a few yes or no questions, and that makes it very simple. Versus, and it doesn't even pressure the potential buyer's mind. It just makes it very simple and very effortless. So that is by using sales funnel. So I will recap the three main conversion hacks that you can use in such cases. If there are any Google or Facebook algorithm changes, the first thing is remove distractions. Second thing you can do is to create an irresistible offer, and the third thing you can do is to upsell more to these customers. Okay, so this is how you can do things, and the best way to do this is using a sales funnel. So I hope this helps you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for day 10.